Hey, I'm Juan,
And I'm Aloma.
and this is our trip in Japan.
Let's go.
Hey, I'm focus. Focus now. We are in Himeji.
That's it.
That's it. The last footage that you just saw is from yesterday's McDonald's. We were about to open that chocolate pie and we just ran out of battery. Just to summarize, the chocolate pie was amazing. And now we are in Himeji. We took a train, we had quick breakfast this morning, and we just arrived to the station. We're gonna drop our luggages and backpacks to a coin storage, and later we're gonna try to go to a mountain where there is a shrine and see if it's viable because it's really cold. If there is no roadway or is out of service, we will definitely skip that part and wait till 4 p.m., which is our next Shinkansen to Tokyo. Today is actually our last day in the Kansai region, and we're just gonna make the most of it and try to enjoy before we leave.
Here are the lockers.
We are just translating what says here because it's in Japanese, using some of our most useful tool, Google Translate. This thing is quite spacious. It's enough for all our luggages. Proper Tetris. The box of Nintendo, which has been all around, and the backpacks go completely at the back. We made sure that we have passports, money, phones, batteries. If you want, you can enter there yourself.
Yeah, I actually was planning to do so.
1, 2, 3. Every two is like a pound. 2 pounds so far. 3 pounds, maybe 350. Take the key, and this is locked. Nobody steals my panties. Let's go.
Panties the most valuable.
We have gone to the tourist information office, and they advise us to take this ticket, which is a round trip to go to the Mount Shosha to visit the Engyoji shrine. So it's a round trip, but the first thing is gonna be taking the bus from here, and we're gonna take a rope all the way up, then the rope all the way down, and then the bus to return to the station. They said this is about 3 hours trip, and this costs only 150 yens, which is 7 pounds 50, 8 pounds. Before going to the shrine, we're just gonna walk to the castle, the Himeji castle, which is maybe 10-15 minutes walk, and then we will take the bus from there. It was a bit of a mess because the tourist office was there. They told us to come to the ticket office here and we couldn't find it, but everything is sorted. It's 10 a.m. and we have 6 hours till our Shinkansen. So hopefully it's gonna be 1 hour in the Himeji castle, 3 hours all the way up, and then we're gonna have 2 hours to have lunch and probably some souvenirs. Let's go. We are at the Himeji castle, which is right there at the back, and there is a zoo to the right. And something that I find really interesting is that the entrance fee for the zoo is only 210 yens for an adult, which is £1.20, £1.30. This is very cheap, and of course I like it. Excuse me, lady, are you here for the zoo or for the Himeji castle?
I'm here for Mount Shosha.
Shosha? Shosha. Okay. Alright, so we just took a bus and got off right at the bottom of the roadway for just a few minutes. We missed the roadway, so they invite us to sit in here and wait for the next roadway. Do you think the temperature is improving?
Without the wind, feels like it is.
We just go to the top and we got 2 tickets for a bus. This is 1,000 yens each, and that includes the entrance to this area, which I believe is the shrines, everything, plus the bus return. This reminds me going to Machu Picchu. This is Maniben Shrine, and to enter we need to remove our shoes in here. Today is a bit annoying because it's significantly cold and I really don't want to remove my shoes, but I guess I have to. We can see that the Japanese always put their shoes pointing towards the exit, not towards the entry of the house or the shrine. The temple was built in 970, so that's about 1,050 years ago, and it was dedicated to the Buddhist saint of mercy. I don't know if you guys can hear, but there is someone praying, and the sound comes from somewhere there. Are you tired yet?
Not yet. To be honest, I really like it here. And I'm so glad that it's sunny. I'm so glad that it's Monday because
There are no people.
there are hardly any people here.
Alright, before we get up there, are we on the right track? Shall we check our map? Check the map, check the map.
This is the one that we passed.
I think we need to go to Jigyodo. Sounds to me like a Pokemon.
Yoda.
That's a Pokemon.
You're a Pokemon.
This one is very impressive. It's definitely made of wood. I think this is probably one of the most beautiful ones we've seen so far. Would you recommend people to come to the shrine?
100%.
Don't recommend too much, otherwise it's going to become full of tourists.
I recommend.
To some of you.
Very hard. You need to walk 300 kilometers, then go through a river with freezing cold water and the piranhas. Think about it, yeah? Think about it.
Only for the most brave ones. I don't know how you got here anyway. How do you cross the piranhas?
Piranhas don't eat people like me.
What kind of people are you?
Special.
We just finished our tour here in the HIMEJI temples, and we have about 8 minutes till our bus returns to pick us up.
It's a 10 out of 10. It's really nice. It's really peaceful. I like the location. You can walk around. There's lots of things to see. Nobody's rushing, which is also great. Really, really recommend. Really beautiful place. You can enter. If you want, you can even buy souvenirs. Oh, and one of the temples, there is even a little museum that you can have a look at. Also very beautiful.
I think it's a good trip if you have about 2 or 3 hours in HIMEJI and you just don't want to see the castle or stay in the city. Definitely come here. There are not many people. It's a very good time to walk around the forest, around the temples. I think the plan is gonna be go down, take the ropeway, take the bus, return to the station. Definitely we're gonna have some lunch before taking our Shinkansen to Tokyo. And after this, checking into our capsule hotel. Today we have a capsule hotel in Tokyo. It is for 1 night. I'm very excited for that.
Me too. Me too. I'm also very excited.
The only thing is that we're gonna have separated rooms. One area that is for females, one is for males. We have one capsule for each. We're gonna be separated, and it's the first and the only night that we're gonna spend separate from each other. So you better behave, okay? Okay, we are now at the restaurant.
I think I'm gonna copy you.
You gonna take sashimi as well? Let's do it, because we only have 1 hour before our Shinkansen departures. I don't know what is this, but it looks like the guy from Stranger Things. It's not gonna be very filling. I think my favorite is the tuna because it's like really meaty. It has a bit more of taste than the lighter one. And I haven't tried the prawns yet, but I'll be trying soon. We take the sashimi, we dip it in the soya sauce and goes straight. To be honest, the prawn tastes very creamy. When I removed the head, the liquid that had inside, it was very black. Definitely it's not my favorite, not at all. The way I'm gonna eat it is just with the soya sauce, and I think it's the only way I can really take this. You are the queen of the prawns.
Yeah, there is like king prawns, but I'm a queen prawn.
Ah. We are finally at the station. We are waiting for our Shinkansen. Something to mention about the food is that we got charged 900 yen for table chart, which is a lot comparing to the price that we pay for the food. That was around 4,000 yen, so 900, like 25% of the total bill. Just to consider that when you're coming to Japan, that some places may have a table charge. Anyway, let's forget about that and let's see what you're doing.
I have a melon pan with milk cream.
Why are you having food if we just ate?
Because it was not filling at all.
It was not filling at all, so we decided just to get a not very small dessert. That doesn't look like a small dessert. We need to eat something because our Shinkansen is gonna be 3 hours and a half, something like this, from Himeji to Tokyo. And you might be thinking, Juan, you're speaking very loud. You're in Japan. You're not considering others. You're bothering people. Not at all. Look, this is a very empty station. And also, to mention, you can see on the floor, this is the entrance to the car number 14. This one in there is 15, which is where we are gonna get on. Oh my God, Shinkansen! Shinkansen! Jesus Christ, that was loud. That was really loud. That was really loud. Who was louder, me or the Shinkansen? I just shouted a bit.
The Shinkansen.
The Shinkansen was louder, right? that looks really scary. You don't jump, alright? How is your melon bun? Is it any good?
It's very nice, but doesn't taste like melon at all. Very tasty.
Okay, so it's more like a bun, more than a melon bun.
It's like bun with kind of a whipped cream.
And you are drinking a coffee? After trying so many coffees, so many teas, this brand, the Craft Boss, and this latte is my favorite, and I suppose it is yours as well.
Yeah, even though I drank most of the time tea, so I just decided to follow you because every day you've been drinking coffee.
Yeah, I don't change coffee for anything in the world. We are now at the Shinkansen, and something that is very highlighting is the space that there are between each of the seats. For example, here I'm stretching my leg and there is plenty of space. This is one of the most comfortable transports that we ever taken for sure. Here we are. We arrived to Tokyo and we are just about to do our check-in to a capsule hotel, which we've been talking about. From here tomorrow we will go to Nikko and continue more adventures together. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye! What? Malagay.